there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now a play fake. Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Touchdown, Saints! Jerron Johnson, 31 yards. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Groupie able to add the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On first down, Ritter. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To the air again, it's Ritter. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now a throw here to his running back. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson, 35 yards. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because...
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and... TD. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Jameis now on first down. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, this defense is getting after it now. They get the sack on first down, and now the pressure's there again, and that forces a throwaway.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 3rd and 5. Jameis to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there. They're indeed going. It's Winston. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, 32 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A point after, goodbye groupie. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Here we go, back.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. On play action, here's Ritter. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Ritter. He finds his man, complete. That's Patterson. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. They give it to Williams, running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Excellent play there by Arnold Ebiketie to meet him behind the line for a loss. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On play action, Winston going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Winston. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Ritter. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Flushed out right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Desmond Ritter on target to Drake London. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. Ritter will throw for it. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 62 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Tries the left side and finds Olave. Touchdown! Chris Olave as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Winston to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a one-score deficit. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one brought in by Jefferson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Robinson up the middle. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Ritter to throw it. It's caught. It's Miller. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Patterson running between the tackles. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They've got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Winston. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Meanwhile, Ritter's throw pulled in by Jefferson. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 3rd and short, Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Right back to Pitts again. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. Three quarters in the books. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Patterson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Ritter. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts from 13 yards out. And the Falcons have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On 2nd down, Winston again. He completes it to Olave. And they nearly get this all the way to... Mark him down at the 49. Carr now on 1st down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Saints on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready. At about the 32. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. On to get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell. And off we go from Jacksonville. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. ETN up the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. It's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Now
6.
Lawrence changing the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he is caught. And Book gets through, and now an opening. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Down the left sideline. He's on his way.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
Here's Lawrence.
Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're already giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Lawrence.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Lawrence will throw.
Escaping the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Lawrence.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
That's to his running back, complete. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. 137 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. Rudolph, and an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On 2nd and 10, Rudolph. That's complete to Robinson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action. It's Rudolph. Got his man. It's Warren. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Rudolph. And that is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
And he's got it. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Here we go on 4th. Rudolph got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Allen Robinson from a yard out. And the Steelers go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Jamal Agnew now to return it. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Take right open.
Now Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. But to throw again is Lawrence. Throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Doug Peterson says let's go for two here.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
Flush to his right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 16 yards.
On first down, it's Rudolph.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Rudolph. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Rudolph's throw brought in by Austin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 4th down, Rudolph. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 1st and 10, Rudolph eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. He finds Austin complete.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Rudolph on first down. Forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of the play that looked like it was in trouble.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 164 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the red zone now, Rudolph. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Let's go.
They'll run with Etienne. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he is going to have a Jags first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flushed out right, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Robinson.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. Got an open man, it's Pickett. And I think the ball's out. And the Jags grab it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
On first down, right back to Etienne. He'll take it inside the 25.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Let's go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get...
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 190 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On the give, it's Warren. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A handoff for Warren. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They'll run it. Warren. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Rudolph. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Okay, so the penalty on the outside for illegal touching, and they'll have to come back and try it again. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. 11. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here's Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play.
And that's one of the favored routes.
And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. Lawrence. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Back to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. And the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend. And look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise. How about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with. And to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
Again, it's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Rudolph. Got his man, it's Warren. And the Steelers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Warren. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Now it's Rudolph. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Jamal Agnew. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.